So, times are tough. You leave home, head to the petrol station to fill up your machine with the daily amount of dinosaur juice you put on a regular. You look back at the gauge just before you leave and it's only gone up by 1 bar. Look back at the meter and you find it reads the full amount you had paid for. Now all through your day, you keep on checking your gauge to see if the fuel light has come on. It's got you all restless and you have no peace in your car. Holding back your right foot in the hopes to save fuel. Long story short, a good number of us have experienced this at least once this year or every single time you go to fill up. And yes, times are tough, paying twice or thrice as much at the petrol station just to do your normal routes. And as much as electric cars look enticing, they're still out of reach for the normal mwananchi. But worry no more, because here's a list of the best used hybrid cars with incredible gas mileage that you can buy and drive today. They call me LP, and let's jump straight into it. I won't talk about performance because the main reason here is to save fuel, right? So the first car on this list does exactly that. The undefeated fuel-safe champion. The benchmark with which budget hybrid cars are measured with is the Toyota Prius. The Toyota Prius was and is still being produced, the world's first mass-produced hybrid car. It comes with a 1.8 litre petrol engine and an electric motor that kicks out 60 kilowatts of power, returning a solid average fuel consumption of 38 kilometers per litre. That's mad impressive, even for hybrid. And if you're watching this and you own a Prius hybrid or any of the cars I'm going to name on this list, tell us a ballpark of what you get as your average fuel consumption on the comments below. On paper, the Prius hybrid can come from Mombasa to Kisumu and back to Nairobi on one full tank and still have some more fuel to run around. But because of many factors like driving style, elevations, that number might drop. If that's not impressive, I don't know what is. The boot space is great at 446 liters, and this is sufficient for more than all your weekly shopping. For trims, try get the S or the G trim. They come with most goodies. Moving on to the next one. With this next car, I feel like the designers are the same class and one copied the other, but I'll let you guys to be the judge of that. PS, I ain't inciting anything. The next car is the Honda Insight Hybrid. It's not much of a looker, as is with the Prius, but definitely stands out with that real look. So I guess the component's power worked. You can get the Honda Insight with either a 1.3 litre or a 1.5 litre hybrid engine, available only in two-wheel drive. The 1.3 and the 1.5 engines average 31 kilometers per litre and 26 kilometers per litre respectively, which is quite good. Being a hatchback like the Prius, the boot space is quite big and can carry a decent amount of luggage, and with the rear seats folded, you can easily help move someone from a bedsitter. For grades, just go for the ones with the xenon headlights and paddle shifters on the steering wheel. They come with most goodies. With hybrids, don't forget to buy a low mileage car to help you get the most out of those batteries. Sticking with the largest engine manufacturer, the next car is the Honda Fit Hybrid. Honda's build quality and reliability is steadily gaining more and more popularity and appreciation, at least locally, and the rate of demand for the Honda Fit speaks for itself. Other than adding great fuel economy at 30 kilometers per litre, the Honda Fit Hybrid interior and boot space is much bigger than most of its competitors, like the Mazda Demio and the Toyota Vitz, plus reliability to back it up. The Honda Fit plays a strong hand. It gets a combined fuel rating of 30 kilometers per litre with a fuel tank capacity of 42 liters. I heard that the ladies that get this car are never home. Comment down below on how much fuel consumption you get with the Honda Fit Hybrid for a more real-life comparison. Downsides of this car, other than need to replace the battery pack when it eventually dies, is the pricing. Because of demand, prices have shot up locally. For the next car, if you love the Toyota Harrier but still want sugar spice and everything nice, Salt-based style, you get the Lexus RX 450h. We all know Lexus is the luxurious side of Toyota, and I like that these days they just don't dress up the interior of normal Toyotas with the leather and spunk some Lexus badges around, but you get a whole different look on the exterior and the interior of the cars. The Lexus RX SUV, I think, is the most popular Lexus in the world, and by getting the hybrid, you automatically leave the competition 3 petrol stations behind. The hybrid gets a 3.5 litre petrol engine mated to an electric motor in the RX 450h, available in both 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, returning a said average fuel economy of 17.4 kilometers per litre, which is way better than the 8.5 kilometers per litre on the non-hybrid RX 350. Downsides is the Lexus RX is fairly complex, and the hybrid version is particularly sensitive than the rest of the lineup, but still more reliable than the competitors. If you're buying secondhand, buy the L grade that comes fully loaded and keep off the air suspension. Yeah, just keep off. The next car on this list looks like a crossbreed of the Toyota Vitz and the Toyota Auris. But tell me on the comments below if you think I'm right or I'm just seeing my own things. And that car is the Toyota Aqua Hybrid. It is a full hybrid hatchback built on the popular B platform that's shared with many Toyotas and is capable of returning an outstanding 35.4 kilometers per 1 liter. 1 liter! I wish I had a bottle 1 liter to show you guys. That's better fuel economy than most motorcycles.
This is your red pill or blue pill moment, my friend.
We're saving fuel. We're definitely saving fuel. And all this is from a 1.5 liter engine made to an electric motor, collectively pumping out 73 kilowatts. It makes a compelling purchase either for business or personal use with that kind of fuel economy. The boot space is okay, to say the least, holding medium-sized luggage, and if you're planning to own one, I would advise you to carefully read the owner's manual. Links to that is in the description below. The next car is for that guy who just doesn't want an A to B economy looking car. They want luxury, a sense of arrival, a car that commands respect, or you get your fingers chopped, mafia style. And that's the Toyota Crown Royal Saloon or the Toyota Crown Athlete, but hybrid. It's one of the best luxury cars to come out of Japan, with this bold statement of an exterior and flawless comfortable interior that rival the world's best. It emphasizes on luxury, safety and performance, catering to both the relaxed casual driver with the Crown Royal Saloon and a more sporty version called the Crown Athlete that I sometimes dream about. Right after telling my girl, I'll dream about her. Don't tell her. The Crown Hybrid comes with a 2.5 liter hybrid engine that returns a strong 23 kilometers per liter compared to the 13 kilometers per liter you get on the non-hybrid 2.5 engine. With its 71 liter fuel tank capacity, you'll be that guy hitting up the boys for road trips every weekend, knowing that once you fill her up, petrol stations are basically at your mercy, ukiwa kwa njia, all while still getting excellent performance compared to some other cars in your convoy, getting 11 kilometers per liter at best on eco mode. Considering how well equipped it is, plus being priced correctly, I'd definitely recommend it any day. Just look at it. Tasty. At the end of the day, hybrid cars have been creeping up and we are at the point where we better embrace them or run out of options altogether. The future belongs to electric cars or hybrid cars, so the earlier we accept them, the better for us. And well, there's my short list of the best used hybrid cars with amazing gas mileage. If you own any of these cars I've mentioned, tell us on the comments below the ballpark again of how much you get as your average consumption. Reach out on my socials and the contact below. And thanks for watching this far. Get out there, spend some money. It's good for the economy anyway. And see you guys on the next one.